I'm Shay Russell from mining.com.au, and joining me today is Kris Butera, the Managing Director for Plutonic. Kris, it is a pleasure to see you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Shay. How you going?
Not too bad. Now, you are not in your natural habitat, which is out on site. You look to me like you're in a core shed. So whereabouts are you hiding?
Yeah, I'm in Tars Tears right now, North Queensland, so just inland of Townsville. This is Sunshine Metals' core yard, actually. And so we're just processing our core out of here from our current drill program, which is up at Georgetown. And so that's what we've been up to for the last little while. I've just been picking up North Queensland accents and helping old Matt with core trays at the moment.
I was about to say, you say Charters Towers like a local. Now, you mentioned that you are working on your Georgetown project up in far north Queensland. Tell me, what does that look like?
Oh, look, it was a decent diamond drilling program, it'll be end up around 3,000 metres of diamond drilling on over 5 holes. So we've drilled a few sort of moderately deep holes, and we just finished our second last hole a couple of days ago. So we're now on to our final hole, which is, I think it's planned for about 450 metres. We're targeting what are generally known as intrusion-related gold systems, of which there are a few in North Queensland. So North Queensland's sort of well known for things like Mount Lation, which was at one point the most profitable gold mine in Australia. Not too far away from where we're drilling, we've got the old Kitster mine, which produced a few million ounces as well. So a number of big intrusion-related gold systems across the world, particularly in Alaska. And they tend to sort of have some hallmarks of porphyry systems, but they tend to be reduced oxidative states, which makes them a little bit different. Gold dominant, not much copper. That's probably the best way to sum it up.
Now, Kris, you should know me well enough by now that if you're going to be standing near rocks, I would love to see sort of an example of some of the cores. So have you got anything nearby you can share?
Yeah, here's a piece of nice stuff. So a little bit different to most of the stuff we've been drilling, but it's cool. It's got a lot of calcite crystals and stuff in it. So, whether this is an important rock or not sure. It's certainly interesting. It certainly has a lot of sulfide and carbonate veining and all sorts of stuff. Looks a little bit different to the typical intrusion-related gold stuff that we see around the place. So I'll be interested in having a closer look at it and then taking it to the lab.
Now, you mentioned you've been drilling at your Georgetown project, but you also have your Champion project in the Simpson Desert, Northern Territory. What's been happening here? It's been a bit quiet on this one lately.
Yeah, I guess we've been preoccupied with the drilling up in far north Queensland at the moment. We've also been waiting for cultural heritage clearances, and they've been delayed over the course of the year, and they're hopefully taking place as we speak or over the next week or two, we've been advised. So until we get those done and receive a certificate, we can't drill. At this point in time, we're hoping to commence drilling April, May next year. So yeah, by the time we wrap up from here, it's going to be too hot to get out there and do proper work anyway. So I know everyone's been waiting and wanting to see what happens in the drilling out there, and I can guarantee no one wants it as much as we do. So we've also had to learn some patience here.
Me too. I need to learn the patience waiting for news on this one. And finally, just to bring this home, I know you're quite active on your LinkedIn page when it comes to what Plutonic is working on. Is this the best way for people to stay informed with what you're doing?
Yeah, to be honest, it probably is. I've been a little bit quiet lately just because of disclosure laws. We can't say too much about what we're doing until it's released through our major shareholder, Line Selection Group. Obviously, Headley's both our chairman and the managing director of Line Selection, and he doesn't take kindly to me doing naughty things sometimes.
So clearly the field season is coming to a close. So what kind of news can we expect to hear from when it's able to be disclosed?
I guess, we're waiting on assays. We've only received the first lot of assays for our first hole drilled. So further assays obviously will come in over the next probably 6 to 8 weeks. So that's the most exciting part, when you see if we've actually hit something or how we can use the data to plan the next set of holes. We've just been granted a large tenement or group of tenements, a large project just inland from sort of Ingham, so 45 minutes northeast of Townsville, so good access, good potential for intrusion-related gold systems again, but also porphyry copper rare earths as well. So if I get time, we might cruise up there and have a look for a week or two before I head back down south.
Listen, Kris, it's always a pleasure to speak with you, and thank you very much for showing me the rocks. You can bet your bottom dollar when those assays comes in, though. I'm going to want to catch up. Thank you for being here.
Awesome. Thanks very much for the opportunity, Shay. Have a great day.